Okay, salam all. Adil is here. Again, for the previous lectures, we talked about how you can collect the data from Twitter using tags, using Netlytic, SocioViz, Mosday. Now, once you have downloaded your data sets, now how can you analyze them? So this is a brief introduction on how you can use Gephi. Gephi is an open source graph software. What you need is go to the following website. Let me zoom for you. Gephi.org. It's very powerful. If you recall in my previous lectures, we downloaded relational data, which is this one, using Netlytic. We also downloaded using my application, Twitter Lake. So you can also bring that as because I tried my best to export the data into relational data using GraphML, which is an extension that can be opened by Gephi software. So when you click on the downloaded data from Netlytic, you get this main page. This is after you have downloaded Gephi. It tells you, for example, here, graph type. Do you guys remember in the class we talked about there is directed network, there is undirected, there is mixed. Now it tells me that they are the number of vertices, they're 219, and the number of ties, 347, or the relations. Okay, say directed. So click on directed. Now say OK. Now follow the steps with me. Completed merge, blah, 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 overlap, issues. It's okay. Close that one if you get an error message. Now you get this data set here. Okay. Now in Gephi, you will get here overview tab. I'm just reading the top. Your overview tab, you'll be working with your overview tab. You have the data lab here. What is this? Okay. So you have overview, you have data lab and preview. So preview is mainly if you want to just finalize and final touches on your network in order to export. So for now, let me just show you. This is the overview where you're going to do the analysis here. You will have data lab here. And here's the data. You can see that the label, interval, followers, there are some edges here. Okay, you can import, export. There's a preview here. The preview, of course, you won't see anything unless you click here. At the bottom, there is refresh. You can see you have to click on the refresh, otherwise you won't see anything. So click on refresh. Now here you see it. But now let's go, let me walk you through this step by step. Step number one, before you do anything, you need to compute and calculate matrices. So you go here, I don't know if you see, I have already explained this, by the way, in the class. I am just repeating this again because it has been a while. I think I explained this in week 4, something maybe, or week 5. I cannot quite remember. But you have your filters, you have statistics. Click on statistics. Prestige. Now click run. Say OK. Click on run. Average degree. If you remember, we talked about what is average degree. By doing that, you will get other statistical analysis, you know. Click average weighted. Click on that. I will do all the statistical analysis. Network diameter, click on that as well. Just do all of them. Click on graph density. We talked about what is density. HITS is another algorithm for finding, influencers or authority. Modularity. If you remember, modularity is like it will cluster. It will group the entire network into subcomponents. It is like an idea of homophily. If you remember, we talked about homophily. So those who share similarities, they will be clustered into one single component. So it's modularity. Clustering coefficients, COK. Page rank, go and read about it. It is a Google algorithm into optimizing the connected search when you search their websites. Connected components, click on that. Okay, you don't need that. Average, yes, average clustering coefficient as well, and then this one. Okay, I'm just repeating because we did this already in the class. I showed you how to do it. Now you have all the statistics already. Now the next step, let's make this much easy. Go to layout here. Okay, let me zoom. Click on layout, this one. Okay. Layout, choose Forest Atlas, click on run. Now this is now what it will do. Forest Atlas, it then click stop. It will force the subcluster to belong to one single cluster, you know. That is one way of how to do that. Then you can click choose expansion. I will expand it a little bit. Choose N, non-overlap, no overlap. See, now there is no overlap here. Now what I want to do here, I want to come here and click. You can see there are different. I will go quickly because I have already explained here. You can see that you can change color of nodes from here. Size. This one is the size. This is the color. This is the size. You can change the text label from here. Okay. Now I will change the color for now. Color. Go, it says unique, say partition. Now you can see you can give color based on the following metrics. These will not pop up if you did not compute statistics initially. That's why it is very important to compute statistics first. Did you see what I mean? Okay, so you basically, it's very important to compute statistics first. Click on partition, click choose what do you want. You can choose, for example, I want the color to be modularity according to the, it's like homophily. Click on modularity. Let me zoom that for you. Let me zoom for that. I choose modularity class. You can see here I chose modularity class, and then click on apply here. Click on apply. You can see now each group, each cluster, it has been given a different color because these people, same color, they belong together, you know. This is like homophily. If you remember, you can just scroll. This is how you zoom. If you want to move the network around, right click your mouse and move around. You can click on this little tiny zoom here, this one here. By clicking on that, you can just reset the view. It will go to original. Okay, move it in the center. Now it is not clear. I don't see anything here, you know. I want to do the following. I want to come to the size. You can see here. Now click on the size. Click on the size. Now change the size of the node. Click on the size. So we'll change the size of the node. Change the size of the node. Click on ranking. Choose attribute. Now, do you want the size of the node, the bigger the circle, do you want it to have what kind of centrality measure? To have degree, in degree, authority, between the centrality? What metric do you want it to be? For example, if I say I want in degree. So in degree, meaning that everybody is retweeting that person's message. From 80 to 120, apply. Oh, that is huge. Now these numbers are they are like just abstract numbers. You can choose whatever is convenient for visualization purpose. I'd say 20 is minimum, and then maximum, let's say 80. Click on apply. See, that is a little bit better, you know. Okay, let me just remove that 80. Let's say 50, from 20 to 50. Now let me just make it 15. 15. Okay, let me zoom. I don't know if you see. As I told you, these number minimum and maximum are just for the visualization purpose. They have nothing to do with, like, you know, a statistical thing. You know, apply. Now that is better. Now you can see. The bigger the circle, it means what? The bigger the circle, it means that this person here and this person, they have, people are retweeting there or mentioning them. Clear? If I want to find people who are seeking for the relationship, meaning they don't get their messages retweeted or they don't get mentioned, but they are seeking relationship, they are retweeting other people's messages, you can choose out degree, apply. You can see now it has changed. Now this person here has out degree. We discussed about out degree and degree. So, but let's choose in degree as centrality major. Apply. You can see there is overlap. Come to the layout, choose no overlap, click and apply. See now no overlap. Perfect. Still, it is not clear for me. I want to know who is this person. Who is that? Click on this. You can see. Okay, let me stop here and continue part number 2 using Gephi.